The Cabrera Archipelago Maritime Terrestrial Park is a national park located in the Balearic Islands that includes the whole of the Cabrera Archipelago. The park's total extension covers 100 square kilometers, although the 18% of it is water. It is formed by Cabrera, the main island, and 18 islets, where you can find a great variety of geographical features, such as cliffs, creeks, sandy beaches, and coastline caves. With a semi-arid climate, La Cabrera Park is subjected to strong wind and salty storms, having an annual average rainfall of 400 millimeters and an average temperature of 18 degrees. As a result of the little rainfall, the seawater have an exceptional transparency, which allows us to see its submarine cliffs. Its higher peak is Napicas Mosques Hill, which it is located at 175 meters above the sea level. Cabrera also provides an important ecosystem for the fauna and flora. More than 450 vegetal species are found here, being a strategic area for birds migration too.
The vegetation of this archipelago is dominated by plants which have over time adapted to different physical factors: long time intervals with scarce precipitation, the barrenness of soil, a temperature which greatly varies between seasons, even though it's stabilized by the presence of water, etc. Due to this, most of the vegetation on the island is composed of deciduous trees. As the Mediterranean Sea is a rather shallow sea, algae are mostly green and live close to the surface. The Astragalo de las Baleares is one of the most characteristic species of the Balearic Islands. Its pillow shape, which characterizes it, is an adaptation to water scarcity as well as the strong winds of the zone where it is present. The Posidonia oceanica is an endemic plant of the Mediterranean Sea which has adapted to the marine world from a terrestrial ancestor. It is an evergreen plant which establishes at one place and stays there without germinating every year, like herbaceous plants have to do. The Tortuga boba is a turtle which has morphologically adapted to its environment by changing its forelimbs into long, paddle-like flippers for swimming.
The littoral has rocky formations that are important to plants and some birds, which locate their nests there. The marine cliffs are in good state because of their inaccessibility. There are also some important landscapes which are not very transformed. The only visual impacts that there can be are remains of lighthouses or some small installations. There are some elements that characterize this singular park. 1. The clarity of water and its moderate temperature, which allows systems highly vulnerable to variability to live in it. 2. 3 species of turtles have been found. One of them, Vetzelonia midas, was believed to be extinct in the Balearic waters. 3. Some dolphins and other cetaceans are seen sometimes. Also, monk seals. 4. There are many species at the top of the trophic chain, which shows a high ambient quality. Talking about erosive processes, the isles have suffered too. Rain has filtered through limestone territory. Caves and underground lakes have been created in a karstification process. Seawater has eroded the littoral, creating inlets, caves, and cliffs, the most important one being Napicas Mosques.
Invertebrates in Cabrera are most unknown type of animals. Most of them are endemic species, which means that they only exist on Cabrera. Crustaceans are a very important part of the fauna from here. All endemic species are hypogean, which means that they live in small underground lakes. All species of invertebrates are small and hidden to naked eye. But using a microscope you can observe amazing adaptations for the darkness in the caves, such as the absence of ice. There is a great variety of reptiles and mammals. We can find reptiles like the common gecko, which are visible in stone walls where the sun can get easily. The pink gecko only exists in Cabrera, is nocturnal and very difficult to see. And the Balearic lizard, which are only visible in warm months. There are 10 subspecies of this type of lizard due to the changing conditions between islands. Terrestrial species can migrate when conditions are unfavorable. Instead, birds can move freely. The formation of colonies is usually to defend themselves from predators. One of the most curious maritime birds is the shearwater. It can be seen in summer and spring months. The growth of their nestlings is very slow. They don't abandon the nest until the 4th month of life, when their parents stop feeding them. The auto-winged seagull can be easily distinguished by its red beak and its green legs. Other species of birds are the fishing eagle, the Manx shearwater, the common petrel, the yellow-legged gull, and the peregrine falcon. During the migration period, the archipelago is visited by around 150 species. This is why Cabrera is a very important migratory route. The vertebrates are represented by more than 200 species of fish in which we can find the Rascasio, the Carpaccio, the Serviola, and the Mero. We can also find reptiles like the loggerhead turtle and the leatherback turtle. And we can find mammals like dolphins. In this, like in other national parks, fishing is prohibited. We can see that this produces a great abundance of individuals, a change in their maximum size, a change in their behavior that now become more confident. We can see all these characteristics in the Mero.